Now they need to separate the titanium and the chlorine. This is the really expensive part of the process, because to separate the titanium and chlorine, they have to introduce another expensive metal, magnesium. They heat the combined magnesium and titanium tetrachloride mix to between 1,500 and 1,650 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 days, causing it to react with the chlorine and separate it from the titanium. Once this is complete, the hot vessel full of titanium is craned over to another furnace. Here, a vacuum is created in the hot vessel which draws off any magnesium chloride. What's left is this, pure titanium, but full of holes, so it's called titanium sponge. They now have to turn this sponge into a usable metal ingot. The first step is to break the sponge up into smaller pieces. The freshly crushed granules are then sent along a conveyor to be tested for quality and ensure that there are no flaws. This first involves taking 330 pounds of granules at a time and pouring them into a tube called a compacting press. A plunger is then forced down the tube, and using 7,000 tons of pressure, it squeezes all the metal granules into a half-round compact block. These compacts are then welded together into a round form and melted down in a vacuum to turn them into an ingot. Now all they need to do is turn these blocks into usable metal forms. The blocks are heated in a furnace to a phenomenal 2,134 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature at which titanium becomes malleable. These glowing metal sections are then removed from the furnace by a series of robotic pinchers and then fed into an enormous mechanical press. This fearsome beast uses thousands of tons of force to slowly compress the metal rod. And after several hours of concentrated compression, products such as titanium sheets begin to take shape. Finally, after a process of further heating, cutting, and polishing, the titanium sheets are finished. These sheets will be shipped to aircraft manufacturers around the world and used to make many of the major components, including jet engines, landing gear, and airframes.